Welcome to my channel, 1 cent coin value. If you love rare coins, hidden treasure, and stories where ordinary people find life-changing value in everyday money, you are in the right place. Today I'm talking about one coin that almost everyone has seen, almost everyone has touched, and almost everyone ignores. Yet some versions of this coin have sold for thousands, tens of thousands, and collectors are still hunting for them today. This is the Bicentennial $quarter, the 1976 D. This coin was made during a very special time. The country was celebrating 200 years of independence. Pride was high. History was everywhere. And for the first time in a long time, the design of the quarter was changed. That alone made people curious. But what nobody knew back then was that mistakes would happen. Big mistakes. And those mistakes would later become hidden treasure. Millions of these quarters were made. That's why people think they are common. That's why cashiers don't look twice. That's why they end up in parking lots, couches, and change jars. But inside that massive number, there are rare versions. And those rare versions are where the big money lies. Let me tell you a short story. A man in the United States was sorting old coins he inherited from his father. He wasn't a collector. He almost threw them back into circulation. Then one quarter felt strange in his hand. It looked different. The edge caught his eye. He sent it to be checked. That quarter later sold for more money than his first car. That is not a movie story. That is real life. Now let's slow down and talk simply. I want you to understand this clearly, even if you are new to coins. First, what does a normal bicentennial quarter look like? On the front, you see George Washington. On the back, instead of the usual eagle, you see a drummer boy. There is a torch and stars around it. You will also see two dates together, 1776 and 1976. That's normal. Now look near Washington's ponytail on the front. If you see a small letter D, that means it was made at the Denver Mint. This is very important. Most 1976 D bicentennial quarters are worth only face value. That's the truth. But some are not normal at all. And those are the coins collectors dream about. Here is where the story gets exciting. Some of these quarters were made with serious mint errors. Errors are mistakes made when the coin was struck. These mistakes were never supposed to leave the mint. But they did. And now they are hidden treasure. One of the biggest errors is called a wrong planchet error. That sounds complicated, but it's simple. A planchet is the blank piece of metal before the coin is struck. Sometimes, the mint uses the wrong metal by accident. That means a quarter can be struck on metal meant for another coin. When this happens, the quarter may look thinner. Or lighter. Or the design may not fully fit the coin. Sometimes the rim looks wrong. Sometimes the color is wrong. Collectors go crazy for these. Some wrong planchet bicentennial quarters have sold for $5,000 or more. Let that sink in. A coin worth 25 cents turning into big money. Another shocking error is the missing clad layer. Normally, these quarters have layers of metal. When one of those layers is missing, the coin looks strange. It may look dull gray. Or copper red. The edge may look solid instead of showing a copper line. Many people think these coins are damaged. They are not. They are rare mint errors. Missing clad layer bicentennial quarters have sold for $3,000, $5,000, even over $10,000 depending on condition. That is real auction money. That is not guessing. That is life-changing value. Now listen carefully, because this part matters. Condition is everything. If your coin is clean, sharp, and not worn down, the value goes up fast. Coins with strong details, clean rims, and clear designs bring the highest prices. Another error to watch for is doubling. This is when parts of the design look doubled. Letters may look thick. The date may look shadowed. Washington's face may look like it has a second outline. This happens when the die strikes the coin more than once in a slightly different position. It is not damage. It is a mint mistake. Double die bicentennial quarters are rare. And collectors pay serious money for them. Some have sold for $1,000 to $6,000. Now let me reset your attention with another shocking fact. Some collectors believe that there are still undiscovered high-value bicentennial quarters sitting in circulation right now. Not in collections. Not in safes. But in everyday change. That means the next one could be in your hands. There are also off-center strikes. These coins were not struck in the center. Part of the design may be missing. These are easy to spot. And yes, they are valuable. There are broad strikes too. That's when the coin spreads out wider than normal. The rim may be missing. The coin looks flat and wide. These errors can bring hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on how strong the error is. Now let me tell you about a real auction story. A bicentennial quarter with a major error was sent to a grading service. Experts confirmed it was real. It went to auction. Collectors started bidding. The price climbed fast. When the hammer dropped, that quarter sold for over $20,000. For a quarter. That is not normal money. That is big money. Now I want you to pause this video after we finish and do something very important. Go get your quarters. Look at them closely. Check the edge. Do you see a copper line? Does it look strange? Check the color. Does it look silver? Or red? Or dull? Check the weight if you can. Look closely at the letters and numbers. Do they look doubled? If something looks off, do not spend it. Do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. This could be a hidden treasure. People ask me all the time, why are these coins worth so much? The answer is simple. Rarity. Errors. Demand. History. Collectors love coins with stories. And this coin has a powerful story. It represents history. Celebration. And mistakes that slipped through the system. That combination creates life-changing value. And here's the emotional part. Many people struggling right now could be sitting on a coin worth thousands and never know it. That's why I make these videos. To help you see what others miss. Imagine paying off bills with a quarter. Imagine helping your family. Imagine turning pocket change into freedom. That is why checking your coins matters. And I'm going to leave you with this. There is one extremely rare bicentennial quarter variety that experts still debate today. Some believe it could bring even higher prices than what we've seen. Very few are known. And more could still be out there. That story is coming soon. So don't ignore your change. Don't assume it's worthless. And don't miss your chance at big money. If you found this helpful, subscribe to 1 cent coin value. Like this video. Share it with someone who saves coins. And comment below if you are checking your quarters right now. Because your next coin could be a hidden treasure.